What's going on, people? My name is Aaron and welcome to UX Crypto. I hope all of you are doing well out there today. So today, yeah, you saw from the thumbnail, I've got quite an exciting project. I don't actually think anything's going to kill shrapnel, but I have found some projects which are, well, one project which I think is going to capitalize off that narrative. Okay, so if that sounds interesting, and smash that like button right there and let me know what you think throughout the stream. And obviously, if you're not watching the stream, just let me know what coins you're interested in, as well as what you think of this project. So, and if you are new, subscribe. Okay, golden one or the red one, whichever one you would like. Okay, so just before I show you that, I'm just going to see what you guys are saying. So yeah, we've got a couple of people. Yo, G Money, how you doing? I hope you're good. We've got Benjamin right here. Hope you're good as well. And we've got Selflex. You know, Selflex is about. So he's someone you'll always see around. So yeah, good to see you, brother. But yeah, let's get straight into the content and I'll show you what gem I'm talking about. So the gem I am talking about is called MetaStrike. All right. Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you haven't. I mean, maybe not. But let me show you something mad, right? So market cap, come on, man. 200K, all right, 200K, tiny little gem, all right. We're looking far down. We're going into the realms of crypto, which is deep down there, okay. And obviously, you might be like, "You're mad, all right? Why are you showing me some crazy stuff like that?" But you know, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm not. I'm here to just show you opportunities, right? That's what we're actually trying to do right here. Like, you know, a lot of people have their opinions about things and they stay with the coins that they've always found. But for me, I'm trying to find gold. Even if I find gold, I'll, you know, capitalize on that, find the next goal. Okay, that's how this plays. All right. So, you know, I am not a man who prides himself on not taking risks, because it's a risky market. So yes, this is a risk you might like. Okay, but more stuff to think about as well is this accurate? So we've gone to CoinGecko, and they're saying that they've got 1.7 million market cap. Okay, so you know, whether it's this one or whether it's that one, I mean, it would be amazing if it was this one, all right, but I don't think it is. I think it is more than likely 1.7 million, all right. But you might be thinking, look at this chart, oh my god, it's terrible. That's what you might be thinking, right? But we need to look at what has been through a bull market cycle and what hasn't. Okay, and a lot of people say that coins that have been through a bull market already obviously don't do well. That's what they say. I don't necessarily believe in that, but at the same time, this actually haven't been through a bull market, right? Let me show you why. Okay, so this is Bitcoin, all right, and obviously we got, you know, the money, what flows inside of Bitcoin. But when did everything top out? So we had a massive alt season around here, and you know, this is November the 15th, 2021. So you could actually say anything from 2022 or around there never experienced a bull market, right? That was never experienced. It was only a bear market that they experienced. So if we go and check when this came out, look when it came out. Okay, it came out Jan 2022. So we never experienced a bull market. It hasn't had an opportunity to fly yet. So this is just, you know, the way I'm looking at these charts and the potential in them. And as of recent times, we're getting some uptake, right? So, you know, within the last year, 86%. So, you know, is this warranted? Is it a good project? How about I just show you and just start waffling about the tokenomics, all right? So here you go. This right here is MetaStrike, okay? And the reason I talked to you about Shrapnel in the beginning is because it's a very similar narrative as Shrapnel. It's like a Call of Duty style game. And as you can see, you know, Call of Duty is very correlated to this, you can see, right? So yeah, so prepare for war, right? A blockchain-based VR playing first-person shooter, okay? And I can show you that it's not just VR, all right? They've actually got more plans than VR. So yeah, but very cool. As you can see, the graphics look really cool. You can get it on KuCoin if you wanted to get it. And yeah, introducing some different things here. So you've got NFTs, you've got team matches, like team death matches, like Call of Duty. You've got free to play, you can free to play and play to earn. So you've got lots of different things in here. Also, you've got different game modes. I'll show you in a video in a second about that. But also you've got, I don't know if they're going to show you the game modes on this, but I will show you. But anyway, yeah, so you've got NFT marketplace. So you've got different guns you can buy. All right. So these different NFTs. So they've got, you know, a lot of stuff built, right? A lot of stuff built, and you can get different NFT boxes if you're interested in that. And this is where there's two tokens. So this token here is the one that you want to pay attention to. This is like a stable coin. And this one is the actual token if you were looking to pick it up. So yes, and this allows you to have, in terms of utility, like you've got events, build metaverse NFT items, crafting NFT pieces, gaming competition, so you can use it all inside of here. And yeah, and it's got a limited supply, right? A max supply of that. So that's why you might want to pay attention to it, man. Okay, so then yeah, this other one more of a stable and just being able to use it inside the game. Okay, but yeah, the roadmap. So they had an actual updated roadmap now, right? So before, when I was looking at this a long time ago, it was only up until 2023, I think, and then now they've actually updated it to different stuff they're going to do. Okay, so really cool stuff that you can look out for this is, for example, you've got new zombie mode, which is very cool, right? Call of Duty, very similar, right? And you've got mobile versions on the mainnet as well, and that's Q4 2024. So there's a lot going on here. Like you can see, this is the end of it, as in, but you could loads of other stuff coming out as well that you can see throughout the year. So there's just a lot going on with this project, I would say, and definitely something to think about. And the team, which I'll go into in a second, and you've got investors, lots of investors as well, got loads of partners, which I'll go through, and guilds. And yeah, look, here's what I was saying to you. This is something to look at as well, right? So pretty interesting, right? Pretty cool. But yeah, I'm going to show you, let's just see what you guys are saying, right? Real quick. So I think Benjamin said the chart looks so bad. Yeah, man, that I agree, right? It looks bad. And that's the thing. We're looking for opportunity, right? If the chart's going up, yeah, you could say that's good, all right. But we're looking for opportunity. A lot of the reasons, or not even the reasons, a lot of the ways I'm able to find projects so low is by looking at things like that. Things that look like, oh my God, this is terrible, right? But they go up. I know some of these other people, they'll just stay with specific coins. But at the end of the day, when the bull market really kicks in, a lot of this stuff is going to go crazy. I can show you so many examples of these type of charts where it went down like that and came up. So, definitely don't let that type of stuff put you off. As in, it's a thing in crypto where it's like, oh, if it rhymes, right? If it rhymes, it's going to happen. Okay, like a lot of mad stuff is going to happen from the charts that you think are dead. So yeah, I think don't overlook it from the chart. And like I said to you, it's actually not gone through a bull market before. Okay, so it launched in the bear market. So yeah, something to think about, right? And yeah, we've got, what's up, Warren? What's up? Hope you're doing well out there. And Hassan, yeah, OTK going nuts. That's nice, man. Well done if you've got onto that run. So very cool. So anyway, let's go into a little bit of a deep dive, okay, and show you a bit more about the project, okay, to why I think it's pretty cool. So where we're going first, we're going to go to the team, all right? So let's quickly show you. So this little image here. So a lot of people, when they're researching projects, like they just give it a skim and they think that teams are not doxed, for example, right? But if you, for example, click on this, it's not going to show you the team on LinkedIn, but you can actually book a meeting with them, right? So that's quite interesting. They're very transparent. You can book a meeting with them to see what's going on. And also, I've actually managed to find them though. So they're on LinkedIn. So here we go, right? It's a doxed team, which I'll show you now. Look, all these people here. So you've got co-founders and obviously other developers, designers, all that fun stuff, right? But we want to see if they've got experience. So we'll go for this guy right here, and he's the CEO/founder, and also obviously CEO/founder of these companies right here. And we want to see, we're looking for track record, right? Can they pull something off? Is it going to be a rug pull? Are they actually going to do something, right? So you can see that he is the CEO, all right, and also co-founder of the company, and this one right here, right? So what we need to do is look at them, okay? So first things first, we're going to look at CG art, and as you can see, right, track record is pretty damn good, right? Look at the stuff that they're building. Pretty crazy, all right? What are you saying now? Okay, so that's what I'm saying to you. Like, look for the gold, man. Don't forget about the chart, right? Fundamentals. We're looking for fundamentals. We're looking for, can people do stuff, and have they done it in the past? We're looking for many different things, not just teams only, but this is showing you that this guy and this company can do it, right? They have proven track record, just had bad timing. And I think if they're building and carry on building throughout the bull run, you're going to see this go absolutely crazy, right? And also, when Shrapnel decides to do its mad craziness, right, which I think it will, because Shrapnel's an absolutely amazing project, right? This is going to get narrative inside of it, all right? So very cool. And you can see that this is what they actually built. So very, very cool. And you can see the other games they've actually built as well. Look how many games they've actually built before, right? So you've got, other ones they're building, as well as the ones they've actually released, which is obviously MetaStrike, which you actually can play or if you're on a PC. So you can actually play it on a PC, but we are looking for more developments on other platforms as well. Okay. So yeah, that is obviously checking out. Experience is dope, right? Can't lie there. Okay. So yeah, you've got this. That was the CEO. This is CGR. Okay. So it also runs Sunstarter. So if you look at Sunstarter, also MetaStrike is inside of that. One of the projects that obviously they're working on collaboratively. And yeah, so this is another one which has games out. So Meta Galaxy, and yeah, so very similar. But yeah, obviously track record checking out. Okay. So that's just this guy alone. Okay. Just him. We want to see other people as well. So what about him? So we've got Edward, and he's the founder, COO. So that's Chief Operating Officer. And he is also part of the same company, right? So he was a 3D animator and then became a co-founder as well of CG Art. Okay, so obviously he has experience. You can see a lot of his experience here, like some of the cool stuff he's made before. Has experience in gaming, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. If you are looking for something which is undervalued, right? You need to find is can they pull it off? And these guys obviously have gaming experience, and that is my point right there. Okay, to why I'm showing you potentially a high ass risk play, all right? But yeah, so then we've got another guy as well. So this is Son Jian. I think he's a co-founder as well. And yeah, he is obviously doing this as well, and got something else in the works. I think that's just contracting he's doing. But yeah, it's still looking pretty interesting overall. The main two guys I would care about most is obviously him, this dude right here, and this dude right here. Okay, so pay attention to these guys. Okay, so that is the team. All right. So what about the partners? Okay, we want to look at the partners a little bit. So let's go down. So partners wise, we've got investors. Okay, so KuCoin Labs is invested in this, by the way. So yeah, and my thing is, obviously, this came out in the middle of the bear market, the beginning of the bear market, so it hasn't had its time to shine. So, and obviously, they're still invested in it. You've got Cedar Fund, gaming incubator, right? You've also got Crypto War. You've got a couple other different venture capitalist firms, but yeah, looking pretty good, right? You've got a lot of VCs behind this. And then partners wise, so we've got a lot of different platforms slash games. So Alexia, okay, so that's pretty dope that they've got that. Mirria is also in here. Okay, if you're bullish on Mirria, that is. Wham's in here. So a lot of integration with the rest of these coins, which are getting spoken about. So yeah, pretty interesting, right? Guild, so Good Games Guild, a lot of people like that as well. So it's got integration with that. So yeah, I'd say partners looking pretty cool. But yeah, so what about the idea though, right? So idea is obviously, a RPG, okay, inside of the crypto world. So the Call of Duty type of style. And yeah, come on, man. This Call of Duty is one of the most played games in the whole world, all right? Like other than probably there's League of Legends or stuff like that, but Call of Duty is still like played a lot, right? So it's universal. I've got a nephew who's like 10 years old. He plays Call of Duty. He shouldn't be playing it, but he does play it. All right. And lots of kids play it as well. Adults play it. People older than me also play it. So, I think it's a universal game that a lot of people play. And it's more about, is this going to capitalize inside the Web3 environment? I think it potentially could. All right. So, yeah, lots of food for thought in terms of an idea. I think the idea is pretty strong. Website's strong, man. Like, so other things I think you can, gauge the website on. I've lost my mouse. Where the hell is my mouse? It's here. Okay. Is obviously you've got the 3D characters, so you can look at the graphics on them a little bit. And obviously you're seeing quite high quality graphics. And in terms of, benchmarking it, been able to read on the actual website, like, is it clear to what they're doing? And yeah, I think overall it's pretty clear. And you've got loads of videos of trailers and stuff like that, which I'll show you in a second because we're going to look at the product next. But yeah, lots of different game modes it's showing you a video, which is good, right? A picture paints 1,000 words, so that's nice and cool, right? And then yeah, you've shown you the NFT marketplace and all of that cool stuff. And I like that they put the roadmap and showing you where it's completed. And obviously now we're getting into this stage, and it's just showing you a lot more what's coming up, gives you confidence on what is coming up, right, for the next year. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Things like this though, I'll definitely put your LinkedIn profiles. Obviously I have to search for it, but yeah, that's the only thing I'll change. But other than that, I think it's pretty decent. got your document, everything I would like to see. But yeah. But next, we are going to go to product. And this is where I'm going to show you this little trailer real quick. All right. So get ready. Okay. So here we go. This is MetaStrike and you can check it out. So it's a third person shoot 'em up, obviously a bit, well, very similar to Call of Duty. And you can see the type of graphics. Obviously it's a Web3 game. Don't expect it to be a PS5. All right. But yeah, obviously lots of different arenas that you can see. And yeah, lots of fun to be had. And you look, one thing I like is obviously it's showing you the NFTs inside the game, so the different types of guns. And obviously in Call of Duty, that is very popular. People upgrade their guns all the time. This is something what could potentially do quite well, and you could capitalize off, right? And then you've got in-game NFTs, what it's talking about, and showing you how this all operates inside the game, right? So yeah, potential is there. Okay, potential is there. You can see the gameplay right there. So pretty dope. All right. But next also I'm going to look at product in terms of what they plan to do. So for example, we have the App Store and Google Play. All right. So this is not out yet. Okay, coming soon, obviously, and then get Google Play coming soon. So I'm getting you in before anything's actually really kicked off, right? But as we are seeing, right, we need to see the developments on this roadmap right here. So mobile version Q1, all right, pre-alpha. So that's kind of where we can expect the mobile version. But mobile obviously could be not necessarily iOS or Android. It might just be web or something. So, that would be good to clarify. But mainnet launches Q4 2024. So, about a year from there. So, yeah, but lots of cool stuff to come out on the project. So, pretty interesting. So, the other place I'm going to look now is socials. Okay, so socials are here. And look at the following, man, right? 101K followers. All right. That's pretty mad, right? And in terms of interactions, it's okay. Could be better. But, you're seeing some, gameplay inside of the social media. And yeah, but I would say, look, it needs a lot more, I would say, interactions for me to believe that everyone's talking about this. I don't think everyone is. And to be honest with you, I don't know if you guys have heard of this. A lot of people have heard of this, right? And obviously, a lot of the narratives and pushed out in crypto right now are only new like coins what have just released or whatever. Like, and that's fine, but you want to be a degen, you want to take risks, then this could be it. But I will show you why maybe you want to pay attention to this as well. But yeah, so a lot of followers, but interactions not so good. So yeah. And then the next one is coin utility. All right. So just gonna look at that real quick. So coin, well, this is actually the tokenomics, all right here. So 25% of the team advisors, but everything else, apart from marketing is like 1% or whatever. But then you've got private sales. So the tokenomics are okay. It could be better, all right. But yeah, they are what they are, and yeah, but it's not that bad. Seen way worse, all right. But stuff that you can obviously do with the coin, which we looked at in a second ago, was where was it again? Yeah, this stuff, right? So basically, look, advanced maps, you can get maps, NFTs, in-game activities, staking, receive weekly rewards, so you can stake and get weekly rewards. That's pretty good. And using major tournaments for guilds versus guild, participate in DAO governance, purchase metaverse land, NFT boxes. So yeah, it's got a lot of user cases behind it. So pretty cool. All right. But that is kind of that. I'm going to get into how in a minute, I'm going to give you price predictions, all right, on this. But let's just see what you guys are saying real quick, because I haven't really addressed any of you guys, right? So yeah. So yeah, the project looks pretty good. Yeah, I agree, Benjamin. I think it does look pretty good and severely undervalued, in my opinion, all right? But yeah, bro, are you serious? It's 95% down, all-time high. How is this better than shrapnel? It's not better than shrapnel. I agree. It's not shrapnel. Better than shrapnel. But you know this thing about a chart being rug pull. Let me show you the chart real quick. All right, again, like let's go back to it. Okay. Okay, so what you want to see, if you see a chart like this, right, you want to see if they built throughout the bear market, right? So what I actually done with this before was to go onto Web Archive, go back to 2020, beginning of 2022, right, when this came out. What was being displayed on the website, right? And was it like developed? It had a little bit of development, but I want to see upgrades. I want to see things which have changed from then, and that's what I looked at. So where I'm saying about looking at have they built throughout the bear, that's what you should do, okay? And have a look and see if they've done anything. So anyone who's telling you that it's a rug pull because they've seen that, all right, they've seen this, they've never been in crypto. I've been in crypto since 2016, right? And I've done pretty well at the market. And anyone who's been around in the market and seen charts like that and got in around these points, they did well as well. All right. So I don't know who you're listening to about anyone saying, oh, it's a rug pull. People have their own decisions they make when they say this stuff. But yeah, they're missing out on potentially a lot of other gains, right? There's probably bigger YouTubers who say this, and that's fair enough. But there's a whole bunch of gains that these guys miss. I'm telling you now, they make good gains as well, but there's a whole bunch they miss. And just look around and you'll see it. Okay, look around and you'll see it. But yeah. So what we got here? Hello, Praveen. Give your review on Project Sandbox and Gary Network, Gary Token. Gary Network, I'll have to look into that, mate. As in, but Sandbox, I've done a review on Sandbox a long time ago. You can check it out on my channel, actually. So yeah, but Gary Token, maybe I'll check that out. I don't think I've actually seen that one. But yeah, thanks. Anyway, hello. Please give your review on Sandbox. Yeah, Gary Token. Don't worry, you don't need to repeat yourself. All good. I will do that. I can check out Gary Token at the end of this if you want. Yeah, here you go. I can pump the price on that. Enough said, brother. Enough said. That's all I'm trying to say to you, right? So everyone thinking, oh, this is dead, it's dead. It's not dead. They've grown throughout the bear market, right? They're building and the price is low, all right? So that's all I'm trying to say to you. Everyone else showing you a lot of these projects, right? They're showing you stuff that they might have gotten already and obviously pump the bags and are already high. Opportunities there for you guys. Up to you. I'm giving you gold right now, all right? Up to you guys what you want to do with it, all right? So yeah, guys, don't sleep on Honeyland. This is the next Axie Infinity work. Mark my words. Cross-platform, multi-game, and NFT ecosystem on Solana with tournaments, PvP, land sales, terrific team. Yeah, I've had a look at Honeyland. We looked at it in one of my the end of the streams, and then yeah, it looks pretty decent. I need to do a deep dive on it. I'm going to do a deep dive on it very soon. It's on my list. So yeah, but just from looking at overview on it, it doesn't look bad at all. So yeah, it might have some legs. But yeah, cool. So what you're saying here, R3A, Gary is a Web3 project on Apple Store with 100 million users in India. This year, free downloads crossed 100 million. Wow, that's really big. Okay, and so this is the thing, right? I'm a UX/researcher/designer, and I think that these type of things are very bullish. All right, other people, they will write projects off just because of a chart, like I'm showing you right here, okay? And but they might have 100 million downloads, or they might have like 2 million downloads, and they've got a user base already, right? That's fundamentals. If you're missing stuff like that, and you're just looking at a chart like that, right, and then saying it's a rug pull, it's not going to go anywhere, then that's crazy, all right? You're missing all the fundamentals on projects, and that's how you think about what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get value from other people can't see, right? And if you see something like what you just said there, R3A, about this whole having 100 million downloads, and I don't know what the price is of Gary. Okay, I have to check into it. But if it's like something like that, then it's a gold mine. It's a no-brainer. All right. So I agree with what you're saying. I have to look into it. But yeah, opportunity is there to have. Yeah. So yes, Gary charts is also bad, but this year the user base close at 100 million after TikTok banned in India. That's what I'm saying, bro. I agree with you. I will check it out. I'm going to give price predictions on this, and then we'll go straight into that. All right. So thank you very much. And let's go price predictions real quick and just see what potentially the coin can do. All right. Meta strike. So let's do it. So other things. Okay. So things to note real quick. All right. So shrapnel, right? I don't think obviously it's better than shrapnel. I think shrapnel is the next level, okay? But I think it can be inside of that narrative. And for example, shrapnel right now is 68 million, okay? And I believe and think that shrapnel is just gonna go way, way higher than this, okay? Like next level high. Yeah, so shrapnel where it is, I think is gonna do much, much better. But once upon a time, okay, as of recent times, we had a market cap of around 90 million, 92, around about 90 million, right? So, if we was to get our calculator out real quick and just have a little comparison. So we'll use this as a benchmark. So this is, we could just call this 2 million, right? 2 million market cap of MetaStrike. What happens if, we get to 90 million? So 2 times by 45, I'm pretty sure is 90 million, right? So that's 45x just to get to shrapnel right now. And shrapnel hasn't even taken off yet. All right, it hasn't even done it much at all, right? And that's my point. So it could do potentially very, very well, but that's just that. Okay, I gave you a higher prediction, right? And I'm going to show you why I did give you that high prediction. So Wilder Worlds is where I'm looking. Okay, so Wilder Worlds. Okay, here's an example. You want to see an example of when you think things are dead. All right. So you might have said this project was dead. All right, back then, and this was in 2021, and then hurrah. Okay. And also, Wilder Worlds is quite a good project, by the way. And what do you think? Do you think it's going to beat its all-time high? You can see that many projects it does beat its all-time high. Not all of them do. Not all of them do. Obviously, it's like a 50-50 thing. I'm going to do another video at some point. I'm going to disprove this theory because a lot of people just throw accusations out there and don't even know what they're talking about, to be honest with you. So yeah, man. But yeah, so anyway, we're going to use this right now. So Wilder Worlds is at 120 million. So around about that. And also at the all-time high, it went to about 6.8 billion. Okay. Was that six? No, sorry. I am wrong. That it went to about 500 million. Okay. So we didn't even hit a billion or anything like that. 500 million. Okay. And this was in the last cycle. And, just to point something out to you guys, if you don't know about how cycles work in crypto. So, this is the market cap of crypto. So I was been around in crypto since here. Okay. Experienced all this madness. And I saw market caps go absolutely crazy. So this went to around about a billion. 1 trillion. It's not really showing up on here, but it went to around about a trillion. Okay. And then everyone was like, oh my God, we're never going to reach all-time high again, blah, blah, blah. Right. This is what people are saying. That's the FUD in the market. And then, this will happen. And then look, we went to 3 trillion. Okay. So my thing is, what are we going to do next time? Obviously, we're going to reach higher. Right. We're already doing quite well, as you can see. And yeah, I think, maybe 6, maybe towards 9 trillion could come in, or even more. Right. BlackRock, ETFs, all that stuff is coming in. So stuff to think about. So anyway, I'm digressing, but I'm just letting you know that market overview on how you can view things. So yeah, so anyway, back to what we could see. Okay, so I'm going to get my calculator real quick. So kind of pre-done this for you. If we was to get MTS, which is MetaStrike, okay, to Wilder Worlds, right, at this current moment, we're not talking about all-time highs where it went, right? It was be a 72x, okay, a 72x. So not shabby, there's gains to be had out of it at this current moment. But what about if you want to go bullish? All right, you want to go bullish? There you go, man. All-time high, 304x. All right, crazy, absolutely crazy. All right, so opportunity is there for you. The opportunity is there. It's up to you guys if you want to take it. It's up to you. But yeah, so this is obviously the prediction there. But how much money would you need to put into it? That would be quite interesting, right? So, for example, the calculation you could put in, right? I've already kind of shown you, as in but the current price. Let's refresh this and do it again, just so I can kind of show you how I work this out a bit. So the 300x prediction, right? So we'll do MTS, MetaStrike, okay? So it's currently showing at 0.07, right? So if we had 100x, right, that would be a 7, right? So that would be that. And let's say, but we said a 300x, right? So you'd have to do the price to 2.1, right? $2.01, okay? Oh, 1. All right, so if that's correct, all right, that's where it could go for your 300x. So what do you need? So if you had $1,000 in this, for example, there you go. You could turn 1,000 into 284,000. All right. Madness. Okay. Absolutely madness. All right. And then, but what if you want to become a millionaire? Then 4K, obviously. Right. So, 4K in this, in pounds, this is pounds, but dollars or whatever you want to do, same result. Right. Yeah. Kind of crazy, right? Kind of crazy. So, I'm saying to you guys, it might be a bit of a madness, right? It might be a bit of a risk because obviously you guys maybe been listening to a lot of people scared of these type of things. Bro, I'm not scared, right? I'll tell you why. Because crypto is about risk. And if you've allocated your risk properly, right, then you will not care about dumping in like stuff that you can afford to lose. This is an afford to lose play, right? Can you afford to lose? That's what it comes down to. And if you can't, then maybe you shouldn't be in crypto, man, because this is all about risk, high risk. Okay. So pretty interesting either way. Okay. So that is kind of that. But what we're going to do now is quickly look at how I've been ranking stuff. So I don't know if you guys know, well, maybe you do, all right. But obviously, I'm doing Moneyball inside of crypto, right? So if you've seen Moneyball, all this other stuff, then you know how I'm evaluating these projects. I just want to talk to you about that real quick, though, right? So I look at, obviously I watch videos the same way you guys do. Okay, I watch different crypto YouTubers and all this other stuff, and I just noticed there's a lot of opinion. Okay, and that's fine, right? But where's the fundamentals? Like, people will write a project off and say, "Oh, I don't. This is rubbish," because they didn't find it, okay, or they didn't look into it, for example. And then it's you guys in the community telling us, for example, this guy right here, R3A, telling us right now about 100 million downloads on a coin called Gary, right? I didn't find that. You found that, okay? But if I support crypto and I support about good fundamentals, I will listen to you, right? So that's my point. I just think that you need to look at fundamentals, what's going on in projects, and that's where I'm at, right? And that's where I use UX. If you don't know what UX is, well, UX is all about product design, okay? It's all about listening to users and understanding users, and if you understand them, then you can build products for them, right? And that's how you make a good product. I've had apps go to #1 in the UK before. I've had awards from UX, and I'm just letting you know there's a theory that a lot of people don't understand. People come into UX as designers and researchers, and they don't last. And the reason they don't last is because they are using their opinion to base their decisions, right? You don't base your opinion on this. You base it on what is in front of you. Fundamentals. If data is showing you that loads of people are using something somewhere else, that's where you need to go. You make decisions of data. And that also brings me to my cheat sheet, okay? So if you haven't seen my cheat sheet before, then you should definitely check it out. As in, so this is actually where I've got loads of coins. Meta Strike is inside of here. Got a whole bunch of coins. All have been broken down with fundamentals. Okay, so I found a whole bunch of these projects early, and in my Discord with the community, we're finding a whole bunch of coins, real good gems. Okay, so this Meta Strike also came out my Discord. So shout out to the person who also mentioned this inside of there. So yeah, we've got a great community. We're finding hot gems, and they're all literally caring about research and fundamentals about them, right? So if you care about that and don't just care about random people shouting their opinions, all right, and you care about fundamental investing, then you should definitely check out the Patreon and see what it's all about. Okay, so just to show you a little bit of overview on this is so for example, the scoring system, right? You can score literally on teams, find out the best teams, best partners and projects, ideas, websites, products, all that stuff. Okay, so really cool stuff. What will get traction, different narratives. There's a whole bunch of different narratives inside the cheat sheet. So obviously in gaming, for example, you can find out the top 10 gaming coins, right? You can do top 10 gaming coins under 5 million market cap. Crazy, right? Also between 5 and 30 million. And obviously you can see the 30 minutes, and you can see they're all scored, right? So look at these bad boy scores. Okay. So yeah, they're all scored, and you should be basing decisions off fundamentals, right? That's what you should be basing them off. But that's my opinion, right? Obviously, it's just an opinion, but it's a proven track record in crypto. When people have done this, they've done very well. If you don't know who Ian Bellina is also a crypto investor. He's been around for a while. He used this very strategy and turned $20,000 into 5 million, doing it with this strategy. Okay, so this isn't even my strategy. This is a strategy that's been used in crypto before, and also a baseball team actually invented this strategy. It wasn't Ian Bellina, and then he's just applied it inside of here. Okay, so yeah, lots of things you should be thinking about with that. Obviously, I don't want to waffle on to you guys, but just think, people's opinions are opinions, and everyone has an opinion, right? So yeah, but fundamentals are just fundamentals. That's all you can say. But anyway, if you do want the cheat sheet, okay, so the link is in the description. But just to show you, then we've got 16 places at this current moment left. And yep, you can get the scores from my cheat sheet. It's a Google Sheet, by the way, and it's got over 100 coins now, so 120 coins to be exact, I think, around about that. And then you also can get my buy alerts. So I've got buy alerts inside of this, and yeah, when I buy, I'll let you know. It's up to you guys what you want to do. Obviously, up to you. You can track my portfolio, see how I'm allocating everything, and also I've got a new section in there now with a lot of the community as well, doing their portfolios, showing you them, being transparent. Everyone's transparent in there, and very cool, right? We've got a good community who's only here to help, right? We're all trying to get to the top of the market, all right? There's a saying on this channel: it's "see you at the top," okay? And that's the reason, because I just want everyone to do well. I want to do well, of course, right? And I'm just here to share my journey with you guys, and everyone in our Discord group is trying to do the same thing. And yeah, so if you want to join and be part of that business class tier, join it, man. And yeah, new year, new you, could be all good, right? And yeah, just to obviously show you the cheat sheet again, how that will work. So you can see, look, all the narratives and all that. You can see the stuff that's coming up. So to be reviewed, all the different narratives in here. So yeah, man, I'm giving you the gold, mate. I'm giving you the gold. But anyway, let's go into what you guys were saying. Okay, the time is now, my friend. The time is now. Okay, R3A, we are gonna check out your coin, man. All right. So Gary, okay, do you have the ticker symbol? I can check out. That'll be even better because it will be harder to find. Bro, look at Gary. I'm looking at it right now, bro. Look at it right now. You're getting me excited, bro. All right, cool. So let's do it. Let's do it. All right, Gary coin. So coin market cap. We'll do that. Oh God, can't spell at all. Market cap. All right, Gary is. Let's have a look. Gary. Oh my God, what is going on? Wait. Nope, that did not work. Something's going on my internet. Wait, Gary. Okay, Gary. Is it this Gary network? Is it look Gary 4 million with holders? Coin market cap. GR3. Let's see. I think it might be that. I don't know. I have to check. Let's have a look. Is it this? Is it this, my friend? Yes. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Is there a website? We need to see the website. I'll build on trade on Radium. Okay. We need to see the website. I'm not seeing a website, but I might be able to get it. So okay, Gary is the token. But what's the name of the whole thing, man? Because then it might be easier to find. So I have to look. What was you saying before? Gary Network. Okay, Gary Network. Okay, so let me just Google that, man, and then see what we can get the site. Gary Network. Okay. Cool. Gary Network. Wicked. Thank you. All right, we get there. I know we were slow to it, but yeah, we'll get there. Okay, so it's on Solana. All right, and then we are looking at this. So okay, cool. So here you go. Here's an example, right? So this was 2022, right? And it's the bear market. So the data I've just showed you before, right? So the first of this, right? The first of 2022 was the bear market. So this hasn't experienced a bull market, right? So that's quite interesting. But I would like to know why this is kind of happened like this. It's a bit of a strange looking chart. But at the same time, you know, it doesn't put me off. All right. 10 million market cap, all right. 37 fully diluted. So it's not that bad. Okay. Yeah, and a lot of exchanges. So and no major ones, which is kind of good, but you can still get it. So that's good. But let's go into the site and check it out a little bit. Okay, Gary. All right. So world's largest Web3 audio and video live streaming platform. Okay, cool. 200 million downloads. That's mad. All right, let's check it out though on here. All right. And let's check it out on here as well. So what I'm looking for on these type of things is reviews. Okay. So obviously you've got on the App Store, got some fairly good reviews. All right. One bad one, but that's fine. It's all right. It's stuff to work on. But what we want to see as well is this. So we've got 100 million on here. All right, which is mad. And then you got 4.5 rating. This was pretty good. And then a 676 reviews. So let's have a little look at the reviews. So they're kind of average-ish. But to be honest with you, I'd rather see something like this with different ones because it's more real, isn't it? Like everything's just 5. It's a bit fake, isn't it? So yeah. And then yeah, so then you're saying in URL, cool, man. And then anyway, so overall, look, 2-star, too much glitch, 1, many times profile page not loading, 2, sometimes charts showing blank. Okay, fair enough. That's just for them. And this was 8th of December. And then you've got recent reviews are not so good. Okay, there's the recent ones, but it doesn't mean it's a write-off. Okay, it means that they just need to work on things. So if we just look at see all reviews, you can kind of filter them a bit. Star rating, we'll go to some 5 and just see. Okay, so this is January. So this is recent. All right, January 2024. Overall, they love it. So that's cool. But yeah, so you've got some good ones and some bad ones, and to be expected, man. No company is going to not have some bad reviews, so just remember that. But yeah, it's looking pretty damn crazy the amount of downloads it has. That is mad. Okay. But yeah, let's go back to Gary's site again and just have a little look. I'm not going to do a full deep dive on this, but I'm just going to look briefly. But either way, I think that's quite promising already, right? So definitely something to consider. So yeah, empowering content creators worldwide blockchain. So very cool. Yeah, and another thing to note, you said it was an Indian market, right? Indian market is very, very bullish. I've actually worked for a couple of clients from the Indian market, and you can grow something very, very big in the Indian market. Okay, so yeah, I think potentially it's pretty interesting having an Indian market behind them. So earn live streaming, and also one of the clients I worked for who was we worked on an app which was a bit like this, a little bit like Wins as well. So you could play games, earn rewards. And also you could call doctors, you could do a whole bunch of different things, a bit like WeChat for India. It got from when I joined there, it had 1 million downloads, and then when it was finished, it had 90 million downloads, right? So it just shows you, and that was in 6 months, all right? So yeah, it can grow, okay? It can definitely grow. Indian market is strong. If you can get something to pop off there, then yeah, man, it's crazy, okay? So here you go. We've got 2024 is the last thing, so what on there? So one thing I would like to see is more stuff on here, okay? We want to see more of a roadmap because we obviously now we're in 2024. They built all this stuff, right? But we want to see what's going to happen past 2024. But multi-chain V NFT marketplace is cool. Multi-chain wallet, yeah, pretty interesting. And yeah, we need to see if this team is obviously docs as well. So it's just showing you that this guy right here. Let's have a look if we can find them. Is it about no? Okay. So yeah, but LinkedIn, man, LinkedIn is our friend. All right. So we're gonna try and find this dude right here. It's him right here, I think. Looks like it might be. View profile. Is that correct? I'm not sure if this is the same guy. Okay, let's check again. So no, Sami Ghosh. Okay, we can all managing director of Republic. Oh, he's okay. That's why. Is this the same project? We need to find him. Okay, that's what we need to do. And I don't think that's him. Okay, so let's do it again. All right. Okay, I don't know why that typed in the wrong name. Sami Ghosh. Gosh, is that gonna come up? Not sure, man. I'm not sure. It could be this guy, maybe. Sumit Ghosh. Let's have a look. Is it him? I'm not sure. All right. All I'm saying is okay, not him. All right, fair enough. All right. So I can't find him. All right, but I haven't really properly looked, as you saw. All right, but that'll be one thing I would say for this project. Check out if you can find the team. All right, because obviously, people need to trust in that. For big money to come and flow into something, they need to trust in it. So I would say look into that. I don't think this is this guy. Poor guy. I'm showing his profile. He might not want to be shown. But yeah, we can see if one more time we can try if we can get him up and get the team. Not seeing him. So yeah, but we need to see a team. We need to see that, okay? Because you won't get people behind it if they don't. All right. So yeah. But other than that, pretty cool. And I hope I've shown you enough. All right. But obviously there's more and more we could look at. Okay. But yeah, so what else we got going on out here? So we've got, do you think it's better to invest in Mirria or Lit Labs or GFAL rather than MTS? Okay, good question, man. So maybe we can get a couple of those things up. All right. So let's get let's do Mirria first. Mirria, okay. Okay, we're just gonna copy this, and then that's that one. Do this now on this one. That's Mirria, and then we'll put GFAL into that, and we can compare them. Why not? We are just winging it today. All right. All right. So that's that one. Then we're gonna do this one. Then we've got Lit Labs, right? Lit Labs. Lit Labs. Lit Labs. Cool. Took a while to load. All right. And then the other one was MTS, was obviously I've got up already. Okay. So we want to compare market caps and opportunities, right? So, for example, obviously we've had a nice run up recently with Lit Labs, and you've got a 10 million market cap for Lit Labs, so pretty good. All right. Then on Games for a Living, we're currently having a little bit of a downward trend, which is kind of good if you wanted to accumulate in your 53 million. Okay. And then with Mirria, you are obviously a downward trend again, and 87 million. Okay. So it all depends on what you think is going to do well, in my opinion. Okay, so with MetaStrike MTS, okay, you've got a tiny ass market cap, so it could moon a lot easier. Okay, but then also, what's your time horizon? Me personally, I'm not looking to just get into things for a quick little 10x or something. That's fine. I've done 10x's and all that, but we're here for long term. We're looking for like big gains, right? We're looking for like potentially 50, 100,000 X's. All right, and that's where I'm at. That's where my mind's at. So, something like this type of market cap is achievable to do even 1,000 X's, 300 X's, those type of things, right? Or even if it was a 50X, that's still achievable, right? When I found Mirria, when I found GFAL and all these things, I've got into like these type of prices, all right? So, things to think about. So the opportunity, if you're looking at opportunity, MTS is the opportunity, right? But going back to this, so Lit Labs has a game out, right, which is dope, and it's got a crypto community behind it, so that's good. This is probably, I would say, you could do more gains in Lit Labs as well, than, for example, the GFAL on the Mirria, okay, and then, but then obviously more risk in Lit Labs as well, all right, and the same with more risk in MTS. There's a lot more risk in MTS, right? So we're going from risk. So MTS is riskier. This is like a bit less risk, okay? Still risky as hell. We're in crypto, all right? Games for a Living, in my opinion, right, is the golden zone, okay? So everything about Games for a Living is quality, right? I shouldn't be telling you about what's in the cheat sheet and all that, but Games for a Living is just on a beast mode thing, right? So yeah, it's got a lot going for it. It has proven track record, right? It's on beast, all right? So for me, like, this type of thing is just an accumulation. You should be accumulating it, and yeah, it could do very, very well, right? So this market cap, people might think, oh my god, 53 million. No, man, there's nothing, man. All right, nothing. And we go back to, let's say, Wilder Worlds or whatever you want to go back to, right? But we'll go back to Wilder Worlds. All right, market cap. And then look, this was not even a lot. Okay, this wasn't even a big coin. All right, when it went and did craziness. This is the bull market, and it went to 505 million. All right, 505 million, as you can see here. All right, this is not even like a big coin. Okay, so my point is, if you lot are writing off coins which are like 50 million and all that, and then not potentially taking them seriously because the market cap is around this, then I don't know what to tell you, man, because there's a lot more money going to come in from this, way more. All right, we're not even a full bull market yet, as you guys have seen. Look, there's been a dump, right? We're not even fully in it yet. So yeah, okay, Mirria, okay. So personally, Mirria is risky, okay. The reason I would say it's risky, okay, is it's got 87 million market cap, okay, and it actually went a lot higher. But also, the narrative and the hype has been built off of exactly that, of hype, right? Because there's no games out, all right? So it's a risky play, and obviously it's got hype around it, and that's all cool, but they need to pull it off, okay? And there is red flags in Mirria, man. Like, so, I know loads of people love it, and saying, but I'm all about research, and if you do your research on this, you might find some stuff that you're not that bullish on, all right? So, I could tell you a couple off the back, don't want to fud it, all right? But obviously we're basing our decisions off the gaming narrative, right? The gaming narrative. There's no games out of Mirria, so that's one. All right. The other stuff is the team. All right. So we're looking at team experience, and if we're basing it off games, right, then the guy that we are really bullish on, who has all the experience, or I'm really bullish on for that, he has never shown himself. All right. He just does one LinkedIn profile with, and all the experience, so they state, is all with one person. Okay. But he's never done an AMA, nothing like that. So people say, oh, well, they've done AMAs. No, they have not with that guy. Right. The only person who's done AMAs is some other guy who's quite young. He's got like no experience at all. All right. And he's also the founder. He's done AMAs. All right. So that's just a couple of things. Other things are, if they're not releasing the games, so they haven't released them, but they've done partnerships with other games that have released. So what's going on there? the main user case of Mirria I see being bullish on is nodes, right? You can obviously get the node system working and all that stuff, and make money off the nodes, bit like Gala, right? So that's the bullish side of it. But then also there's other plays that you might want to look at, like, so is it playful based on Avalanche, right? They actually have a game and nodes, so they have proven track record of doing it. So yeah, man, that's all I'm saying about that. And there's a couple other reasons as well. So for Mirria, it's just a bit of a lot of hype behind it, right? There's a lot of hype, and obviously, if you're on a hype play only and you're not showing fundamentals, then we've got to stay in this for 2 years, right? We've still got 2 years in the market, so that's kind of where my head's at. I don't try to get too much on hype. I try to find it early before the hype, okay? But yeah, Mirror is cool, but I just think it's a bit overvalued personally, for what it is, because it hasn't done anything, all right? So yeah, and another thing is, right, I'm a product designer, right? I've built a lot of products, I've built a lot of games, I had my own gaming company before, and games take a long time to make, right? And my thing is, if you've got, was it 80, 90 games or something like that, how are you going to do that? Like, do you know what I mean? Is that even a thing? Like, obviously, you've got other game developers on there, but when you put the game developers on there, you can't play the games from them. Everything says in development. Go check. If you think I'm lying, right, go and check. Actually, do you know what? Let's go. I'll check for you right now. Right? You don't believe me because no one ever bloody believes me when I'm saying this stuff, right? But it's fine. But I'm just giving you risks, right? I'm just giving you the risks, okay? Telling you how it really is, okay? I know everyone wants to be on this hype and love everything that you're invested in or anything like that, but we can go on and like near enough anything, okay? So we'll go on this. Just picked a random one, okay? So in development, look, in development, right? Are you guys digging or what? No one's digging, okay? And then we've got, this one, all right, in development, right? So all of these coins that you see, which you think are amazing, they've got all these games, they don't have them, okay? So that's what I'm telling you. Like, obviously, I'm not trying to fud the project or anything. It's still a project in development. And yeah, and there's other stuff as well where on the Twitter they show the game that they're working on, and it's this game. All right, I just am not very impressed by it. I'll be totally honest with you. Like, looking at this game when I used to build games, this is a game I could make probably first day out of university or something, right? So the quality for me isn't the best, and this is the only game they're showing, by the way, that they're building. Okay, so other than that, you got to break all this stuff down, forget all the noise. All right, the noise of all of this stuff. This is all noise. What's the fundamentals? Look and base your decision off that. Other than that, something might be overhyped or it might not be, right? I don't know if you guys have seen this movie recently. Really good movie. Should definitely check it out. It's all about rug pulls and all about like things being overhyped and all that. And it's called Bitcon. Okay. So if you guys haven't seen this, you should definitely check it out, man. This is a really good film, man. As in, it's on Netflix recently. Let's open that up in a new tab. If it's going to open a new tab, so I can show you it. Yeah, this, man. This is a dope film, right? So this is all documenting stuff I've been through in crypto, right? And if you've been in crypto since like, well, 2016, 2017 market, they're talking all about the stuff there. And I was around for this. And you're going to see, right, that this ain't nothing but a rerun, okay? It's nothing but a rerun. Everything that you're watching this has happened already. Everything you're seeing right now in crypto, it's happened already, okay? And I'm just letting you know there's signs where you should be careful, okay? And there's certain things that I would be careful with as well. So yeah, but I hope that's answered your question. I've gone on such a tangent with that. Sorry about that, but it was a great question, by the way. So thank you for asking it. But yeah, personally, yeah, DCA into good plays, but judge them on fundamentals. And personally, I think you should join the Patreon, okay? Because the Patreon will give you all of that stuff you need to find the fundamentals. So it's literally a year's worth of research. So yeah, do your thing, man. But anyway, Kangari in LinkedIn. Okay, I will check that out. Chingari. Okay, we'll check that out. Actually, we'll check that now. Why not? Check that out. Chingari. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, R38 has found a coin called Gary, and yeah, we're trying to find the founder. So let's have a look. Chingari. Okay, cool. Is this it? I think it might be. Thank you. Yes. Okay, 1 second. Not even sharing my screen. Okay, here you go. View. All right. So this is it. All right, Chingari. Nice shout, brother. Okay. So then here is potentially how we can find people. All right. So we need to look for different founders. We're looking for founders, right? That's what we're looking for. And here you go. We've actually got one here. So it's the CEO, COO, sorry. We'll open him up. We've got CTO. Okay. We've got we got COO. Okay, he's not documented though, is he? Right. But yeah, we've got a big team, which is good. You can see quite a lot of team members. And okay, founder at King Entertainment. All right. Okay. I don't know if that's King Games. Okay, but yeah, I think that's enough for now. We can just look at them real quick. So okay, so this guy right here, and let's have a look at experience. So here's a couple of different experiences. So he's done stuff like food, based in India, obviously. He's a co-founder of this, but we want to see what he's been doing. So the last role was this company right here. So this is what I do if I'm researching to find out experiences, and I want to see what that was. And then we're just going to go to the about page, and then we're going to look at the website, and hopefully it opens. And then you can see. So this is what they were doing. So stuff in film. Okay. So this is obviously nothing to do with stuff I watch or anything, but obviously they do actually have film. Okay. So that is pretty good. Okay. So yeah, he's got experience of working on a site, which is pretty decent. And 100 plus, okay, 190 countries watch this as well. So that's pretty interesting, with over 130,000 hours of TV shows. So yeah, but pretty interesting. So yeah, he has a good experience. And then the next person we're going to look at was this dude. So Biswatami, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. And he's a co-founder as well. And yeah, he doesn't have too much experience, this guy, right? So yeah, but I mean, yeah, look, if we're going to do a proper deep dive on it, then yeah, we could see some interesting stuff from them, and I'll have to dig in a bit more to the rest of the team. But obviously, we're not going to do that on the stream because that's going to take a long time and you're going to be bored. All right. So yeah, but thanks again for that and show me that. Okay. Hey, any chance you can look at Astral DAO sent universal? Okay, interesting. All right. Yeah, I can look at that. Why not? All right. So we've got, let's have a look. The coin name is called Cent. Okay, Cent coin. Cent. Astral DAO. Which one is it? Look at Astral DAO or Cent. Universal music here. Astral DAO. What do you think Astral DAO? Because I kind of can't find it on that one. Astro DAO. Astral DAO. Might have to be a Google thing, man. It might have to be a Google thing. 1 second. Astro DAO. Yeah, let's try. Astro DAO. Nope, spelled it wrong. Astro DAO. Astro DAO. Okay, you might be in action. Okay, near protocol. Astro DAO is near protocol. Is this okay? It's a DAO on near protocol, is it? Okay, no, maybe that's wrong. Maybe that is wrong. Astro DAO, this one. Not sure, brother. Not sure. Have to check it out. Give me some more info. Give me some more info. I can check it after. Gary is garbage. Indian project. If it's Indian, why is it garbage? That's crazy. Like what you're saying there. As in, India actually, think about, man. Think about where tech comes from. It's India. All right. All the stuff was built comes from India. All right. Like in terms of tech, loads of tech people in India. And if you want to grow a project, India is a great market to grow it in. So don't write it off. It's Indian, man. It might not be Western, but you know, this is crypto. It's a world. It's a massive world. All right. So yeah. But yeah, how do you mean 100 million people use garbage? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you don't have a little fight in here. Are you smarter than 100 million people? You make me laugh, man. This is jokes. Okay, quite a few shrapnel killers. Well, there's only one really. As in, what do you think? Tell me some other ones, man. I mean, I know you could say that. What's it called? What is it, man? Fabwell, right? Fabwell has Arsenal game, right? But there's a couple games right there. And yeah, so but you're right, there might be some others, okay, but I would say that Shrapnel could start a whole narrative, okay, like that game alone could literally start a whole narrative. And obviously games performed very well in the last bull market. All right. Yeah, sorry, I'm talking about Shrapnel if you don't know. Okay, so yeah, Shrapnel could do very well, and this could literally kick that off. All it takes in crypto is a narrative for things to go absolutely nuts. So yeah, that literally Could happen. All right. Um, cool. Well, BRC20 first BTC meme coin. Yeah, I've checked this out recently. I mean, okay, so I've seen a lot of people like not understanding what I'm saying about BRC20s, man. As in, so BRC20 is going to be superseded. I'll tell you why. Okay, so we need to look into this. All right, I will show you, and don't worry. I will at Landry A. I will check out Astral DAO in a second. So look, replacement runes. Okay, so we'll quickly show you, real quick. All right. So BTC, Bitcoin Ordinal Creator, Casey Rodemore, all right, pitches BRC20 alternative runes. All right. And the reason for this is BRC20 clogs the network. So you're going to need to replace that so that BTC won't clog the network. Do you think that all this stuff with BlackRock and all that other stuff, they're not going to want, they're going to want to see a crappy, well, not say a crappy technology, but a technology which is doing that to the network, clogging it up, and there is a replacement? You're going to switch. Big money is going to switch, right? And if NFTs and all this other stuff are going to go crazy, they're going to switch, right? So, it's a bit like Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, right? Obviously, if Ethereum Classic's still there, they've got some things. You can still make money out of BRC20s. Not saying you can't. You've got a while yet. You could still make money out of it, right? So I wouldn't write it off totally, but at some point, it's going to be replaced, right? So I'm just letting you know that, and yeah, pay attention to it, man. Don't not overlook information when it's there. Okay, so yeah, and there is a whole article about this. You can just Google this, right? BRC20 replacement runes. Casey, what was his name again? Casey Rodemore, I think it is. The founder. Radar Rad Aramore. Okay. This is where you want to be paying attention to. And maybe if I check this out real quick, here you go. So there's millions and millions of articles on it. Loads of them. Go away. Okay, so yeah, research this, man, and it's all to do with this, right? UTXO models. All right, so research this UTXO models. If something is UTXO models, then it's potentially fixing the solution for Bitcoin and allowing it to scale. If it doesn't have UTXO model, it's not necessarily fixing that issue. It could be something else. It might do well, but if it's BRC20, that's not actually fixing the issue for it, right? So, have your fun with it at the moment, but just be aware that that's coming. All right. Okay, thoughts on Casper already? Yeah, Casper's dope, man. Casper's still good. I think that if we're gonna look at Casper real quick, I think it took a dip, right? Yeah, look. So Casper's still dope, all right? Taking a dip, right? But Casper has got so much bloody potential. It's crazy, all right? Most of the suppliers out as well, all right? So it could still do absolutely crazy. I mean, there's a lot of room up the top where things could be replaced. We've got things like Bitcoin Cash that is just there, right? We've got a lot of things what people don't rate, which are in like the top 20, and Casper's potentially a better technology for that, and it solves potentially the blockchain trilemma, right? So yeah, lots of legs of Casper. Maybe you won't get a crazy return like 100x or anything like that. You might make a 20x or something like that, or 30x, but still, yeah. Don't you think it's better to have a safe bet? I would be happy with a safe bet of something like that, rather than putting it into something, let's say risky, right? Let's say MTS is risky, right? There's no guarantees. It's a lottery out here, man. Like we're kind of betting on things, but I think with Casper, it's a bit more of a sure thing, right? So you got to weigh that in, risk and reward. So you said, oh, what about Nebula Cloud? I've done a review on Nebula Cloud before, so check out my channel, go on my channel, and then you can just search Nebula Cloud and you can check out what I think about it. But yeah, I got into didn't get into Nebula Cloud, I reviewed it probably like a while ago, like a year ago maybe, right? So obviously things have gone up since then. But yeah, Astral DAO. Okay, cool. Now is the time. All right. So all right, we will look at it, seeing as you're right in it. So AST RADAO. Oh my god, we're not even typing. Okay, Astra DAO. Okay, cool. Yes, finally, yes. Okay, 8 million market cap. Cool. All right, that's pretty good. Got a nice little uptrend for the day, but obviously, yeah, chart. It's new, so you can't like write it off, all right? But it's different chart, innit? Like didn't reach the all-time high after, didn't regain it. But that's fine. Just remember a lot of these gains that were happening right now, they're kind of like futile, all right? Because there's a lot more money coming in. But yeah, it's built on Arbitrum, which is quite good actually. And I think if Arbitrum gets a run, which seems to be doing all right, but a whole trend around it, then it could be quite good. But let's check out the site. Okay, Astral DAO. I feel like I've seen this before actually. I might have. Okay, Astral DAO, the only platform you need to build wealth with crypto. Okay, and then simple ETH DAO, USD, finding winning indices and buy. Earn bonus Astro DAO, longer stay. This is definitely a high risk play, man, and it's a DAO, so I'm assuming there's no team. All right, so about us. Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, the DAO. So it's a DAO. So the board. Okay, Ian Bellina. Okay, interesting. All right, the Astra board's mission is industry DAO. Okay, Astra DAO. So Ian Bellina, founder and CEO of Tokenmetrics. Okay, so Ian Bellina is part of this. That's quite interesting. And to be fair, Ian Bellina is a smart guy, man. Ian Bellina is a smart guy. So, I mean, if he's saying it's good and he's got potential, there might be some weight in that. Okay. I think Ian Bellina's approach to reviewing projects is basically very similar to mine. So, yeah, I respect the guy. So maybe this is something to pay attention to. Actually, I remember this now. Okay. Astro DAO is on his top 15 list, isn't it? Okay. So, yeah, I think I need to review it like properly and dive into it. I'm not too keen on DAOs usually because obviously it's hard to tell who the people are behind it. But obviously Ian Bellina is behind it, so that's pretty bullish, man. That is pretty bullish. So yeah, this might have legs. It might have legs. But yeah, finally found it for you. Finally found it for you. But cool. So we got free all game at AVAX chain can go 30x. Yeah, man. I think you're right. I think it could do what 30x. It could do more. All right. So yeah, then if you're going to compare, some of these gaming giants, but gaming coins, then 3OL has a good game out already. It has others on the way, and potential's there. And they've proven that they've made games, for example, and that's great. So, but the thing with crypto, a lot of these things are based off of hype, right? And obviously that's where it comes in. So marketing needs to come in for a lot of these projects we're talking about. We want to see marketing, and that's probably one of the downsides of the coin MTS, okay, which I was showing you in the beginning of the video, because the marketing budget seems to be kind of small, right? So that's something where could be a bit better on this project. But yeah, pretty cool overall. And yeah, but I highly suggest, right, you guys need to join Patreon, man. As in, I know guys are probably in other ones, but check out the link in the description and you can actually check out what you get. All right, just read it and you'll see. And it's all about fundamental investing. And obviously, you saw someone in the chat who highly rated Ian Bellina's approach, right? And I would say, I rate it too. So you definitely should pay attention to that. And yeah, but just to quickly reiterate some of the stuff that you actually, do you know what? Do you guys know what Moneyball is? All right. Do you guys know? I don't know if you do, but yeah, it's a fundamental approach to finding things, right? So you could apply Moneyball not necessarily to crypto. You could apply it to laptops. You could apply it to any product, right? Beds, right? A door, right? You could apply it to a door, all right? And it's just being able to find what is good. For example, let's break down a door. This is ridiculous, but let's break down a door. A door is walnut. It's got a nice handle, right? It might be fire rated door. It might not be. All of those are fundamentals of door, right? Is it fundamentally strong? And that's my point, right? So with cryptos, the same thing. You break it down with fundamentals, and that's how you find the true value of something. And when you find the true value, right, then you know where it could potentially go, right? If there's, for example, coins that have no teams at all, don't have any partners, or, for example, not much social media presence, crappy website, all that, they're all pretty bad, right? They're bad fundamentals. And obviously you could put memes into the category of not having good fundamentals, and that's fair enough. But that's why I don't mess with meme coins, man, because meme coins don't have any, right? They're all literally liquidity for rich people, right? So the rich billionaires and all that, they are playing with this stuff, right? And you are the liquidity, and obviously you can make some gains out of that at the same time. But you better get in and get out, man. That's how I see it. But with fundamental projects, it's not really about that. You can stay in them for a while, and just to point out where we are in this market real quick. So if we go to Bitcoin and just have a little look at just trends and all this fun stuff, right? So look, where we are in the market is basically like here, right? If we was in 2019, okay, this is kind of where we are, all right? And then we went down, and I'm not saying we're going to go down the next year. We might, right? But that's where we are. We're kind of here. And then that's what happened after, right? So that's what we're anticipating. We're anticipating the craziness, maybe not a double top or anything, but we're anticipating the craziness. And this same thing happened back here, which you can't even see at this current moment, but maybe I will go back and show you. Here you go. All right. The same thing happened back here. All right. That little increase there is literally where we're at. Okay. And then you want to see this. This is what we're waiting for. So my point being is you need to be in fundamentally strong projects, and you need to wait and hold them for a long time. So when you're getting these coins, don't just get them to flip in and flip out. Like, you can do that if you want. That's another approach, another strategy. But yeah, I would say, yeah, try and stay in them, and like hodl these bags. That's what I'm trying to say to you. But yeah, so we've got some other stuff. So have you checked out Great Coin Gaming Studios? I have, my brother, and I think it's actually pretty good. As in, so yeah, if you are bullish on that, I'm quite bullish on that too. And yeah, I would put it on my list, man. I would put it on my list. It's something to check out for sure. So yeah, Anoka Brands is obviously partnered with them, so very, very cool. So I joined your Patreon a few months ago. Love the spreadsheet. Good result. Good research. So on so many different crypto narratives, as you mentioned, this does remind me of Ian Bellina's spreadsheet back in. Yeah, man. Exactly, bro. Exactly. It's literally very similar. Okay, so it's one of them things. The guy made. Let's Google Ian Bellina real quick and his history. Okay, so Ian Bellina. Okay, and then look at who this guy is. So he's obviously a bit of a trend right now in the chat. So obviously got Astral DAO, he talked about, but some of his track record on, let's just see how much he made. Ian Bellina's crypto investments or something like that. Yeah. So look, here you go. Look, you can fact check this, right? So in 2017, right, Ian Bellina used token metrics analytics framework to run 20,000 into 5 million. Okay, so very, very cool. So he was doing a lot of this with ICOs as well, and obviously other coins. But my thing is, this theory has made millionaires in the past. Okay, and I'm doing the same type of formula, but obviously I'm not doing the exact same way. I'm doing a little bit different, but at the same time, it's very similar. Okay, so there is a lot of power of it. And thank you, Sash, for joining and telling everybody about the power of it. And yeah, like, it is very extensive research, and it's very easy to understand inside the cheat sheet. So yeah, I definitely recommend all of you guys to join it. Where the hell is it gone? I don't know. I think I just went over it, but oh well. Oh, it's here. Okay. Yeah. So we've got a lot going on inside of here. God done. Yeah. So yeah, all these coins all have fundamental scores on them. So yeah, definitely check them out, man. Loads and loads of data you can get. Found loads of coins early, and lots and lots to think about. That how you basing your decisions. That's what I'm saying to you. That's all I'm saying to you. Okay. But yeah. So next we got Goofy. Goofy is that? I'm gonna check that. Let's check it out, man. Quickly Google this for you. Goofy. GOOFY. Okay. Why is this not typing? Goofy. All right. Okay, there's a lot of goofies, man. There's a lot of goofies. Is it this one? Maybe I'll just Google it, man. Goofy coin. Goofy. No, it's not coming up, man. Not coming up. Is it actually Goofy? Like this Goofy? If it is, that's funny. Okay, Goofy Inu. Maybe that. Okay. Maybe it's this. Looks like it might be Goofy Inu, but there's no website or anything. I don't know. Not too sure, my friend. Not too sure. But DNX could be easy 50x from here. Is that Dynex? Dynex. All right. Maybe it's Dynex. I don't know. DNX coin. Yeah, it's Dynex. Okay, Dynex is cool, but where's the team? That's what I'm saying. I mean, it could do well. It could do well, but it is risky. Just letting you know. I mean, it could do well. There's some good stuff, but at the same time, there's no team. All right. So just be careful with that. All right. But you know, we're in crypto. We like a bit of risk. So yeah. Okay, great coin partner with Roblox and Anoka Brands. Yeah, man, you said it, bro. You said it. It does have some really good partnerships, man. And I think personally, Anoka Brands is gonna have a crazy bull run, man. Like they're in a lot of stuff. They're big investors in a lot of gaming. Gaming is gonna be a narrative. It just takes people to wake up and notice this stuff. And yeah, Anoka Brands is big, man. Anoka Brands is big. So they've got a lot of mainstream people in Anoka Brands in terms of a lot of games they made and lots of products. And yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I think it's dope. All right. It's only 3 hours old. Which one? What's 3 hours old? Goofy. Okay, that might be why I can't find it. But yeah, don't know. I can try again. Let's have a look. Where would we find this? Where would we find this? Is it what type of it? Is it just a BRC20 or is it? Let's have a look. Goofy coin. Simple cryptocurrency. Let's do news. Best. Oh, is this it? Is this it? Not sure, man. What are you saying here? What are you saying here? So, Stembot Willie Mickey in 4 days went to 19 million MC. So those cartoons are trending now. Yeah, no, you're probably right, man. You're probably right. As in, so what is this, a meme then? If it's a meme, then yeah, man, probably will do well. And obviously, you had the whole crazy frog and all that stuff, which could do well. But I'm not really a meme guy, man. As in, man's more fundamental investing, and obviously, this is all meme stuff. But yeah, I'm not saying you won't do well. I'm sure you will. And I don't say to you guys not to do this. Do your thing. It's just not necessarily for myself. But yeah, I'm sure you can all do well out there anyway. But yeah, on this channel, right, I'll never literally shit on anybody for having opinions on what they have. Okay, so you know you can think about something. Oh, thanks, man. You put the contract address. I don't know if I can copy it from here, though, man. It's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me do it because of the streaming software. But yeah, either way, we spoke about it, right? And I can look into it after. But yeah, I would never shit on anyone's ideas. I just think that you know you've got your own ideas and opinions and all that, and there's no wrong or right answer in this game, right? It's all about researching them, right? So you can suggest something, it might be good, it might not be, but it's about deep diving, right? And I think a lot of people, other YouTubers or whatever, they miss this stuff, man. They miss a lot of big things, and they're very stuck on like their own coins they picked. And obviously, I just think like, what are you in the game for, man? You're here to research. We're here to try and find gold, right? Like, obviously, I can try and pump my own bags all the time. I can try and do that if I want, right? But I'm really not here for that. At the end of the day, like, obviously, I'm here to make money. I'm trying to make money for everybody, okay? Don't you think misery loves company, isn't it? So you want to have people around you who are like-minded. I started this channel to have like-minded people around me, people who care about research, people who actually care. So yeah, man. Yeah. So let's have a look. So, Doc's team or good product? Yeah, I mean I don't know if what you're referring to on this one, Nazif, but yeah, I think you've got to kind of have both, right? As in, but when you say, are you talking about Dynex? I think yeah, you said Dynex, right? So let's just go look into it, and I've looked into it a bit, but I'll show you what I've seen. So there's no Doc's team, okay? Dynex product looks dope, as in and the site looks really nice, right? But yeah, but maybe they've updated it. But I looked at this a while ago. So let's see. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, this is the same thing, right? But yeah, from what I've heard, the product, there's a couple of things with the product. So it's like to do with obviously utilizing the CPUs, right? Which are is good. And obviously you've got a lot of user cases to how to do that. But obviously, okay. So when you're using the CPUs and the graphics cards on these computers, it's just basically using it in a better way, right? From what I understand. So if I can see, what did I see before, which was breaking it all down. There's a way you can see and it breaks it all down. The use might be use. Yeah, I think it's this area. Okay, so this bit here. So here you go. So they're using this neuromathic computing rather than quantum. Okay, so this is what is quite interesting about it, right? But obviously, trying to see where these people come from is the hard bit. Okay, so where are they? It's not doxed. So yeah, and this is another thing, man. There's a lot of these people telling you to look for doxed teams and all that, and then not really living by what the stuff they're saying. Okay, because obviously Dynex isn't a doxed team. So I don't know if I don't think it is. I didn't find them before, but maybe we can try and find them on LinkedIn. Maybe that might be a way. All right, Dynex coin. Why not? Let's give it a go. Let's see. Let's see. Dynex. Nope. Dynex coin. Maybe there. Nope. Dynex. So you've got millions of Dynexes, right? Or hundreds of them. So that's what I mean. There's not that there though. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of projects which might do well in the market. You could see a 20x or 30x in some projects, all right, but they might actually be rug pulls. I'm not saying this is, it might not be. Okay, same with like Bitcoin and all this stuff. Obviously, Bitcoin, it's not doxed, all right. So, but it's just a high risk play. Okay, and this is why I think you guys should watch that film. What I was saying to you a minute ago. It was called Bitcon. All right, so Bitcon, is it gone? I'll show you again. Bitcon. Check it out. All right, because this will kind of show you everything we're experiencing right now in this market has happened 4 times actually. I've been through it 3 times. All right, but everything what's happened is nothing but a rerun. Okay, so before you have ideologies of maybe this one's not a scam because it went up. No, don't think that way, because this project they started, these guys right here, right? It went from like obviously 0 market cap to like I think 30 million or more than that, right? And yeah, it went absolutely crazy. Okay, it went absolutely nuts. And then it was a full-on rug pull. And then what these guys are actually doing in this, they're breaking it down to how they actually managed to do the scam. Okay, so yeah, and it will learn a lot from it. That's what I'm saying. You will learn a lot. So definitely check it out and maybe make that your entertainment for tonight. All right. But yeah, pretty cool. What else we got in here? R3A, I made gains on Mickey on ETH chain. I got on 600k MC. Nice, man. Nice one. Cool. What else we got? I gained on Soul Mickey, all-time high 1 million. Got in at 20k. Nice. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Well done. Yes, Mickey on ETH went to 19 million, still running. Cool. All I'm saying, bro, like that's really cool. But just remember to take some profits on those because they're risky, right? Don't be hodling those, man. That's all I'm saying. You can't hodl meme coins for a long time. You've got to definitely get in and out, right? So yeah, that's my non-financial advice for you. Soul also running the thing is I don't like paying $20 Uniswap fees. Yeah, man. I know what you mean. That's very annoying. In ETH. Yeah, ETH is ridiculous, man. Like, ETH needs to fix their ass up. This is literally the reason there's ETH killers out there still. Because they haven't fixed it, man. Like, everyone, I don't know everyone, but like bigger influencers, they are all like, oh, ETH is this and ETH is that. Like, ETH isn't that good. It really isn't. Like, it could be surpassed easily. Technology gets surpassed all the time. I've done so many videos on this, like back in the day. For example, we had MySpace. I don't know how old you guys are, but when I first started like getting into the internet and all that, MySpace was it. We had Bebo, right? There were some other ones out there which were pretty cool. And then they all got superseded, man. Facebook came along, right? And then that obviously superseded them. And then Google came along and superseded Yahoo, right? So, when people say, oh, the Coke to whatever the market is, and then the Pepsi can overtake, all right? Obviously, there's some examples where it doesn't happen, but it does happen as well. All right. So I just think that if you're not sorting problems out, the people will decide and just get annoyed about it and just change. All right. So yeah, have a look at Cat. I've looked at Cat. I've done a really good review on Cat. I like Cat. It's a very good project, I think. Obviously, some people are not as bullish on it. There's some red flags with it and stuff, but I think it's worth potentially doing all right. We actually had a buy alert on that a while ago. So yeah, but yeah, Cat's pretty cool. Yeah. I like 0.000 fees. Yeah, man. Yeah. So the stuff that you guys are talking about is very interesting, actually, to me, because obviously this is the thing with Solana, right? Because Solana is low fees, right? And that's why people are switching, I would say, or potentially go into that chain. As much as it's not very decentralized, and I don't think it's that much of an amazing project personally, but that is the benefit right there, right? And it's all about user experience. This is what this channel stands for. It's UX. UX is user experience. So that's why I'm not totally written Solana off. But yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of the tech. But yeah, that is the reason right there. The stuff you guys are saying, other people in the market are going to see that and get frustrated. Like even when I do transactions and stuff, I don't even do it through ETH most of the time. Let's say you're doing USDT, I'll do it through Tron, right? Because it's way cheaper than other chains. So it just depends on what you're trading, obviously. But yeah, things that you want to think about. What do you think of BTC correction in price before or after the BTC halving in 2016 and 2020? It corrected before halving, and in 2016 correct after halving. Exactly. You're right. I think actually this is what will happen personally, right? 2024, it will be a good year, but I don't think it's going to be the year that everyone's anticipating. Like it will probably be like maybe we make 1x on BTC or something like that, or do okay out of it, right? It'll be a gradual growth, but I do think that we're going to have dumps, all right? And we're seeing that right now. We're in 2024 now, and obviously, if you've watched my Christmas strategy, not many people have seen this because I've released it on Christmas, but you can check it out. So I've literally back tested from each crypto cycle from each Christmas. So it's like probably one of my recent videos. I'm obviously doing live streaming now, but it's like probably 4 or 5 videos ago. Check it out. Not a lot of views, and that's cool, but there's a lot of gold in there. All right. So yeah, you can actually see what will happen in the next cycle, right? So I think you're right. I actually think there will probably be a bit of a sideways market, not much going on, but that's good for us, right? Because think about what the name of the game is, right? We want to accumulate around these times. If it drops, we want to accumulate as well. Okay. So yeah, something to definitely be thinking about right there. Hey bro, check out Dummy. Yeah, I've checked Dummy out. It looks all right, not too bad. I think it's a bit niche though. It's quite niche. But obviously you've got like Elder Souls. You've got Souls. You've got Elden. So it kind of goes into that narrative. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit niche though, right? But still a good pick. Okay, I wouldn't write it off. Like obviously there is a market for that type of thing, so it could potentially do well. And what's up, Armzilla? I know you're a regular, so yeah, good to see you, bro. I'm gonna have a quick swig of my water, man. Mikey on Solana, Gary token Solana will pump. Yeah, so this is the thing, man. So Solana's having its moment. Okay, so it's more of my thing is there's a lot of risk with Solana, and in the heights of the bull market, FTX, or I think it's around 2025. I think it's like June. They're going to be dumping a lot of their tokens around that time. So in the bull market, Solana might get affected by this. Okay, so just be aware of that. And obviously, if you're buying for accumulation, right, and to see that full bull market in a full effect, you want to be aware of that. Okay, so I still think some of Solana's, projects aren't bad. I'm not a fan of Solana personally, but some of the projects on there are pretty dope. But yeah, but another thing as well you need to know as well is what are we in crypto for? Obviously, we're in the gains as well. But if you're a real crypto head, you're here for decentralization and all that stuff, right? And Solana isn't the most decentralized chain, or it's not even fully decentralized. And you've got to ask yourself, if you're going to build a game and it's got to be revolutionary tech, right? It's got to be decentralized then, right? That's the whole point of Bitcoin, right? That's the whole point of this crypto market, decentralization. And if you can build a decentralized game and it has amazing graphics, respect, right? But if you can build a centralized game in crypto and has amazing graphics, I don't really care, to be honest with you, right? Because it's cool, but it's not revolutionary tech, right? That's not revolutionary. We already have all that. We have Unity game development. You can do that. You've got Unreal Engine. You can build on that. It already exists in Web 2, and it's probably better, right? So yeah, stuff that you should think about. But obviously, as a play, to be able to see value in something and it increase, yeah, it's cool, right? That's why I would consider Solana projects. But personally, Solana, nah, I wouldn't consider it. That's me, but it is what it is, man. Okay, Solana Makey will soon cross ETH Makey and destroy it. Probably. It could probably happen. All right. ETH gas still cheap. I remember paying £200-300 on last cycle. You're right. I paid around that as well on the last cycle. and some of the stuff. And it was ridiculous because you got like some of these small coins or don't have a lot of liquidity behind them and you're trying to trade them. That's another thing you guys should watch out for in the heights of the bull market. Some of the small coins, they're not going to have a lot of liquidity in the trading pairs, and you're going to be waiting on that market for it to sell. Even when you want to sell it, you might have to wait 3 hours or something like that. You won't get the price you want for it. So you got to be very careful about that as well. I mean, just is what it is, right? What you can do about that. But yeah, with Ethereum, yeah, you're right, man. Absolutely ridiculous. And this is why ETH killers are going to be existing. It's ridiculous. But yeah, man. MVC space Bitcoin sidechains one-on-one with Bitcoin about to explode, especially Quiff, all the BRC20, etc. MVC is that mint layer? I don't know if that's no MVC space. MVC. Yeah, well, I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like side chains and all that. Yeah, I totally agree. Like, so I'm quite bullish on mint layer, and obviously I've shown you a couple of other ones as well. Yeah, definitely. I think that space is going to be big. All right. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. I think this MVC stuff you're showing, micro vision chain. Okay, cool. Let me quickly show everyone what this is. So micro vision chain. I've actually looked at this a little bit. Yeah, I think it will be dope. It is pretty cool. And obviously, if you guys have been around in this video, then I've been talking about UTXO models. And if you remember down here, look, UTXO model. So it's a UTXO model. So I think you're right. I think it will do pretty good. And this is a narrative what hasn't fully kicked in yet. I think it will kick in though. So yeah, interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. And yeah, thanks for sharing again. Cool. So we got Solana Baby Doge crossed ETH Baby Doge in the same way Solana and Mikey will cross other ETH Mikey due to gas fees. Yeah, probably. I can give you another scenario of that, right? So, what was this coin, man? It was a crap coin, but like what was it? It had an X. I'm trying to remember it. It was like basically I had loads and loads of. It was an experiment from some guy, ex Google guy. And then he basically had all these different coins come out on different chains, but released on ETH first. But then everyone came away from ETH and they went on to actual BNB chain instead. Solana wasn't obviously popping off at this point. So yeah, right. People will switch. All right. So yeah. Bro, Solidus coin price prediction. Solidus. I'll have to check it out, man. Solidus. I feel like you might have written something like this before. Maybe I will check though. Let's check. Why am I messing up this? Where's my screen gone? There you go. Okay. So Solidus. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've reviewed it already, actually. Yeah. I need to put coin. Oh, what? Why is this not coming up? Solidus. Is that right? Solidus. Okay. I don't know. Let's just put in crypto, man. Crypto. What, AI tech? Is that it? Solidus AI tech? Not seen it. But I feel like this might be all right. Let's have a look. So based on BNB. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this. Have I seen this the other day? Solidus. Yeah, I seen this the other day, man. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it could do well. It's got a Docs team as well. As in, yeah, I mean, it's hard to give you a price prediction about actually benchmarking against another coin. As in, but you know, okay, so this is Solidus, right? And if we want to go to, and the current market cap of this is 9 million. Okay, so yeah, 9 million. So if we wanted to go to, genres, categories, and then we go into AI, for example, let's just say artificial, if it's going to come up, artificial intelligence. No, not coming up. Artificial. There you go. Artificial intelligence. Is that no? We want community. We want a thingy. AI. We want AI. All right. AI. I thought this would be quicker this way, but obviously not. Okay, because I'm doing it on the fly. That's why. We'll just go to categories then. We will find it in categories. Why not? All right. Artificial intelligence. So just remember, we're benchmarking it against 9 million. Okay. Trying to find this coin right here. Why is this all annoying? Anyway, do you know what? Forget all this crap, right? Let's just use fetch. Okay. We'll just go to fetch. All right. So fetch.ai. All right. Because this is like, nearly a number one in that category. All right. I don't know if it is. And then we've got to a market cap before off. Well, we're actually quite close to the all-time high. So 692. So look, if we were just going to use 9 million on that, that's like a 70x. So could do. I'm not saying it will, all right, but that's the potential. But I'm not saying it will. So Fetch AI is pretty damn dope, and obviously the market cap will probably way more increase, I think. But if it was to get somewhere like maybe half of this, so let's say 30x is reasonable or something like that. But yeah, pretty cool. Thoughts on Volt Inu? It's meme with utility. It has gaming, DeFi, card to use on shops, etc. Cash out, ATM, NFT burning mechanism. Yeah, man, you're selling it to me. Yeah, so let's check it. All right. Volt Inu. So usually, right, I would be like, oh, Inu. I'm not sure, but there is recently a couple of cool things from Inus, so I wouldn't write it off. As in 21 million market cap. Let's have a look. Okay, Volt Inu, the people's crypto. Okay, Volt Inu, Spark bot. What's that? That's a bot, trading bot. Okay, and then you've got wallet, Volty Games. Okay, card powered by Visa. Okay, obviously I don't know, right? Don't quote me on this, but didn't Visa come away from all cards? It was a MasterCard that you had to use. So I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be wrong with that, but I remember something that happened. It was Wavecrest, like which back in the day when then they came away from all these cards, it was harder to get actual cards with crypto. So yeah, I need to check my actual crypto.com card. I don't think I have it on me. To see what it's on. But yeah, look for that. All right. Looks kind of interesting. I mean, to be honest with you, though, the site, doesn't look so good to me. This is blatantly like, generated by AI. Right? It blatantly is. This is kind of cool. The NFTs, is that Dragon Solo Club? It looks all right. It looks all right, man. I mean, I need to do a little more research on that. But yeah, it looks all right. But this is an AI generated image. And obviously, we could all do that now, So yeah, I played Tested Decimated, fun. I can see it forever scaling. Yeah, Decimated's dope. And obviously, I'll go back on my words with the whole Solana stuff with that. I think personally, at this current moment, looking at Solana projects, Decimated looks the best. So I agree. I think it looks very cool. How did you play it, by the way? Like, what did you play it on? And what was your overall experience? Was other people in the game? That would be really cool to know your experience. Let me know. Yeah, cool. Volt is here. Volt is the only meme for my long term. As bull run comes, it will be a billion MC like Shiba. Yeah, maybe, man. But Shiba Inu is like a meme coin, right? So yeah, it's a different project. It's a different project. But yeah. Do you know what? Thank you so much, man. Thanks for the generosity right there. I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much. So it's Volt on 3 chains, BNB, Ethan, Polygon. Okay, so it's a multi-chain. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let's have a look at the token. So we've got that. So it's on 2 different chains. Let's go back to the actual what you're on. Okay, yeah, you're right. So it's on 3 chains, which is pretty cool. Literally, yeah, pretty cool. I think everyone who's watching, check it out, and I'll have a look at it as well. All right. It's a decentralized card. Okay, a decentralized card. Okay, I think this is it. We have to check it out. Because there is a couple of projects, right, which I've seen in crypto do crazy, and their websites aren't that great. Demetrio is one of them, right? Demetrio's website isn't good. But if you look behind all of that, you don't get put off by the website. There's a lot of gold there, right? They've got a lot of patents. They've got a lot of partnerships with countries and all this mad stuff, right? So yeah, this could be cool. As in, so yeah, I would say I will look into this one for you, mate. I will look. Join the Patreon, man. Join the Patreon, and I can do it, and you'll see the score I give it. So yeah, I have $10K with sorry. I have $10K. How much I should invest in Gary? I love taking risk person. I love Gary users base. Is huge. Should I get in? Only you can decide that, my friend. As obviously I can't give financial advice, but the things I could tell you just off the back of what we looked at together, I mean, it's worth, in my opinion, it's worth a risk. As in, but I wouldn't straight away put loads in or anything like that. It's worth a risk though. As in, if you like risk, all right, because the downloads is the most we've probably seen in crypto. That's a very, very big thing already, right? So yeah, it could do pretty good. Okay, so something to look at for sure. But yeah, you obviously found it first. And I don't know, where are you based as well? Because that'll be interesting. Because if you're based in India, obviously it is an Indian market is targeting. You probably understand the market better to be able to know how far it can go. But yeah, I think anything in India could do quite well. And obviously other markets such like as Asia, like Philippines and all these type of things. Not Philippines, but you know what I mean, like around those areas could do well because it's just if you looked at Web3 gaming last time, like previously, that's where it was all getting used, right? So, but with India, like obviously depends on what you're looking for, but their user cases are different and what they're interested in. And yeah, this could do pretty well. The user base is massive on that. So yeah, I mean, 10K is a lot. I don't know what your net worth is. The way I would weigh that up would be allocating to risk. Actually, while we're on the stream, it's pretty entertaining. I'll show you risk allocation, so maybe help you out a little bit. So let me do that real quick for you. One sec. Okay, Figma. All right, top 10 coins. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to show you some cool stuff right now just to help you out a bit. All right, so this is something I made a while ago, and it's about risk management. Okay, you might not want to hear this, you might want to hear it, I don't know, but either way, it's just showing you how you can allocate. So I made this, and yeah, for example, if you used to allocate, let's say you had 300K, all right, let's just say you had it. I'm not saying you do, but let's say you did, and you just didn't want to take a lot of risk, and you just wanted to have a bit of an easier life, all right? Then it's lower risk to go into Bitcoin, isn't it? Right? But then you want to also weigh up to different projects with higher risk as well. So the more further down we go, obviously the risk gets higher, as you can see down here, it's higher risk and the potential gains that could be had. And just don't quote me on these coins, they're just general coins I'll put there because it's top 10 coin, for example, top 50 coin, top 100, and the top, these different ones down here. Obviously, the lower down we go, the risk gets higher, but the potential gains are there. So, you could risk 1.2K, for example, and wait 1.2 million, right? That's potential. It could happen. It's happened, well, with many people, for example, with Shiba Inu and all these other coins. But then, these type of things could be had for 12K instead of 100X. So it's just a way to think about it. But I can just tell you from experiences, you might have a lot of things. Let's say you had 100 coins and this area, let's say maybe 10 to 15 might pop off and do pretty damn good. The rest are going to zero. Okay, so this is why this is so risky, and this is why you might want to be quite careful with what you're putting this into. So yeah, don't get too bullish on one coin only. Like allocate out like this. That's what I would say. So yeah, but cool. I hope that helped you, man. I hope that helped you. Decentralized card, no government. Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, no, very cool. I played Decimated on an old gaming laptop on high settings. Cool. You need a real good video card for the epic settings. Expect the game to be released on console 2025. Is it on console? Yeah, that'll be dope. All right. So yeah, I would like that because at the moment it's not on console. I don't know if they were actually planning on it, but if they are releasing it on a console, that's really cool. And it does look really good. It does look really good. It's open world, like a bit like Call of Duty type of thing, but then you can see the camera's a bit further away, so it's not like RPG. And then you can get cars. And yes, it's cool, man. It's cool. Gary, only Web3 project, I guess, which is in the App Store. No, there's a lot of other ones, man. There's a lot of other ones. It's in them. But I mean, yeah, you'd have to check those out. There's loads of games that are in the App Store. So there is loads of other ones. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm from India. Its app is spreading like fire. Jeez. See, this is cool. This is good to hear. This is good to hear. And yeah, I think one thing we should do, or you should do, is I probably haven't got time right now, but I will check this out. Go on Google Trends, or go on Google, go in India, see what's trending, write in Gary, and just see if it actually is trending, right? Because obviously you've got a lot of people who might talk about things and hyping things. We want to see real data, right? So that's what I'm saying, man. Uday, Elder, yeah, man, Elder's on my list. Very soon I'm going to be doing a review. Oh, I've already done a review kind of thing. I need to drop it. So yeah, and then I can do a video about it soon. So yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing. I think Gary is famous in Vietnam, Philippines, and plans to launch in USA and Europe country also because now it's profit-making company nearly unicorn. Cool. It sounded very good, man. It sounded very cool. So thank you for sharing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of here because I've been in the stream for a long time, man. It's been an hour. This is the longest stream I've ever done. So congrats if you stayed, all right, the whole way. And yeah, it's been very cool. And yeah, you know, if you want to join the Patreon, definitely do that. I definitely suggest you guys do all of that fun stuff. Yeah, and if you are stayed to the end, give this video a like. Appreciate all of that. Drop a comment if you stayed to the end as well. I'd love to know if you did. And subscribe, man. Lots of alpha being shared in this, and hopefully, you know, I've helped all of you guys with some of the stuff I've shown you today. And yeah, join me in Patreon and Discord, and we can chat and get the alpha. Cool, man. In a bit. Peace.